So this is the Crypt?
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of Diablo lore spread across 3 games plus some books, plus expansion packs and a bunch of other things.
Are these ghosts of some
Yep.
sort?
Random ghostly townspeople. Reasons? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, this is the Crypt for pretty much the whole town.
Sort of. I can't tell if we're in the same geographic location as previous Tristram. Because originally the cathedral...
Oh, that's why it's New Tristram versus Old Tristram?
Yeah, because Old Tristram got burned down in Diablo II. It's why I chuckled when she said Tristram has been attacked before or something like that. Because...
Oh, and we've always survived it, she says.
Yeah, and it
not so for Old Tristram.
It was just kind of bizarre. It's just like, everyone died. Like, you get Wirt's leg as a loot item. Everyone died so hard. Wirt was the, like... I mean, he was a bit of a little shit, but he was the, like, child character in Tristram.
Grave robbers have defiled my tomb. Now my husband writhes in torment because I do not rest at his side. Return my bones so that we may rest in peace.
Okay, so we need to find various parts of her body. Funerary urn.
Aw, friends. If only I could recruit these skeletons. Now that would be a party.
What? I need to mosey on out of there.
It's probably wasteful with all of my essence, but I'm effectively just holding right trigger and A whenever we get into a fight. It works surprisingly well, honestly. Oh, found Lord Dunhyld.
My wife.
Sorry.
He was about to say something.
My wife died. She's been taken from me, probably.
Yeah, I'm assuming he was supposed to say something.
Yeah,
important.
we know, sir. She told us to.
Yeah, we're trying to return her ashes to you, but like, I just killed him so fast.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I hope you may embrace
There we go.
eternity.
There we go. Are they together now?
Yep.
Wait, who's that?
Actually,
those are your allies.
we have a little undead army following us around. Or, this is my ability?
That is not possible.
Oh, no, this is my ability now.
Huh.
I just summon skeletons now. Like, I just
In
have
full
friends.
suits of armor.
Yes. I have engaged maximum friend mode. We are now hitting
I'm
peak
confusing
skeleton.
them for the enemies, and that's not good. Let's get to fighting demons so that I'm not just seeing bones everywhere.
It'll be a little bit. It'll be obvious once we're out of, I think, this chapter.
Now that begs the
This
question.
will be a challenge.
I was actually
That thing must die.
reading an article the other day, and it was about how, you know how in China they dislike bones being depicted in games and movies and such, and how they often censor them?
Yeah.
There were, I suppose, workers that were working on Halloween tombstones and stuff depicting skulls, and they're like, what's this holiday that you know, people in the West celebrate that has all these bones and such? But I wonder how they handle games like this.
They censor it hard.
Well, did they just make them into
The crown is
spirits,
not in this
or?
I'll search elsewhere.
Usually what they'll do is have kind of semi-generic people. From what I
So
remember.
they might have generic people with a glow effect on them to make them look like they're just ghosts.
Yeah, it really varies game to game. Some they just outright censor and say no to. Some they will, you know, kind of redo it. Most game developers worth their snuff kind of know. Like,
But skeletons and the undead are... It's a
so
just
common?
Like, it's a whole genre. I mean, how do they handle zombies?
I don't know. I would love to see.
Fear the
I wonder if
end.
there's like a Chinese, like if we could get the Chinese version of Resident Evil, for example.
Would they be just monsters?
I don't know.
Because
Oh,
it's interesting.
Loot Goblin.
What's that? A loot goblin? Oh,
Yeah.
you want to...
It might have escaped. Follow me, follow me, follow me. It's right here. Oh, it's down below.
Ah, I see him.
Okay. Oh, over here. Shell. Stairs. Stop
Yep,
fighting.
I see the stairs.
No, I think he escaped. Nope,
Well-
he didn't escape. Follow him. Stop shooting him.
He dropped a bottle of loot. Oh no, he has a portal.
I stunned him. Keep following him.
Okay.
You really have to keep with me on this one. Okay, there he is.
So, is this where the loot goblin comes into play? Like, because there's been several of these in games.
Yeah, treasure goblins have been a thing for ages. I have no idea what the...
Where the originator was?
Yeah. But yeah, keep an eye out for, like, weird glow...
Well,
like, golden
coins on the
things.
ground. Because he seemed to drop
Well, no.
several.
On the mini-map, pay attention to the mini-map sometimes.
Okay.
You know, just glance at it. Really, if you see, like, an icon that seems unusual, it usually means there's something important going on. And I realize, like, because I'm playing here, this is just going to be a giant mess of skeletons.
It's so confusing.
This is why I was suggesting you also go pet build.
Crown is not here.
Because if we're both minion masters, we won't have any problems.
When King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirt, it seems.
There we go.
What's this?
Gotta go fast. There's 3 defiled crypts. We're looking for the crown. King Leoric's crown is... Or, no, the Chancellor's altar, I guess, is somewhere in here.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to find it as, like, a means of weakening Leoric so we can fight him. Or maybe gain access to his crypt? I don't know. Effectively, we got to get the MacGuffin to fight the bad guy.
Ah, they're literally leaping out of the walls because that's where their crypts are situated.
Let's see.
Weakness consumes you.
Oh yeah, Shell, have you noticed that you have new skills to use? Have you pressed Y or X ever?
No.
You should probably.
Well, then I will try. Ooh, I can dash apparently, and I can place some kind of blood mark on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know what the blood mark does, but that'll use up your purple resource, which looks like it just regenerates over time.
Maybe it's a kind of magic, I would think.
Probably is. I wonder if that
Whoa.
speed mode thing is your... I wonder if that speed mode thing is your...
It's like a good dodge, I would
Yeah.
say.
I wonder if it's your movement tech, though. Might
Maybe.
be. I don't know. I might not have one, actually. Okay, it's called Discipline. That's what your purple meter is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then again, if I remember right, we get like some fancy long cooldowns and some other moves occasionally, too. So we might still have other skills to grab.
This will be a challenge.
Okay, I am hitting them,
Yep, there's a bunch of ghosts.
which leave corpses.
And
That thing must die.
that's surprising. I mean, for one, it's interesting. I can see us having magical effects applied to our weapons. I mean, and you're using flat-out magic.
My master would take pride
Huh,
in this.
leaderboards.
We are
No.
nowhere close to leaderboard worthy. I mean, we might actually be somewhere, just because this came out today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was playing a game called Time Warpers earlier today, and the leaderboards were just me.
Because you're the only one.
Yeah, I
playing
was
the
the only
game.
one that had covered it, and I had a bit of a giggle at that, because it's just like, I am the best player in the world at this game. Though every once in a while, the developers for the game will be on the leaderboard, and that makes me feel kind of extra impotent when you look at their scores. Like, I've been playing Fluffy Horde.
Yeah.
I did chapters 2 and 3 last night out of 4. And the game has, like, extremely unforgiving time limits on some of the missions. It's just like, hey, if you wanted to get the, like, maximum star rating on this mission, you have to do it, like, instantly while juggling 3 other things. And I'm like, how does he expect you regular human beings to do these things? I don't understand. Yeah, we should probably take a look at our skills. Oh yeah, we're level 10 too.
Oh, wow, that was swift.
Yep. Also, we took a wrong turn apparently.
To go back?
Yeah, we gotta go back. Gotta go back. I guess we might as well quickly manage.
Just because it seems like you have a lot of new weaponry at your disposal.
So much crap.
So much stuff.
Oh, do I care about this? Nah. No boots. Better pants. Yeah, if you notice, there's the little simplified icons below everything. That'll make it easier to tell.
Up and down, up and down.
Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. Consuming a corpse increases your movement speed by 3% for 5 seconds. Or... on a health globe. Probably health globe. I don't want to go faster than you. Because that wouldn't be fair. So I also have corpse lance. And no. Wow, yeah, we still have 4 skills to unlock. Well, no. We get 2 passives. And... no, 4 passives total, and we have 2 more actual skills to unlock.
Okay. So let's see. I have... ooh. So I want the 18.
Yeah.
Light crossbow, the snake. Let's see.
So yeah, just cursory glances. Don't spend too much time looking at it. So the pluses are health. The shields are armor.
So I really don't want to replace this one, really.
No, not yet. Especially because it's a gold item.
It's a gold item.
Yeah, so gold items are going to have better effects. Eventually, they're going to be easily replaced.
Probably this.
Yeah.
Looks good.
And also...
well, why does it have a star, though?
The star means you have new items there that you haven't seen or looked at yet. So the bottom one's probably better. By the way, you can dual wield the small crossbows.
Ooh, now that one has 34, but it's down on everything
Yeah,
else.
you'd rather have the stats. We barely take damage to begin with.
Why does this one have less stats but more armor?
That just happens. That one's better.
Yep, that's better.
And go to the crossbow thing on the side. So you can equip the Tarred Shield of the Bear with your current crossbow.
Oh, I can wield it with one hand?
Or you can have the quiver. So, up to you. I would probably keep your quiver.
That's more attack speed and plus 3 life per second.
Yeah, I would keep your quiver. 10% attack speed is pretty good.
Oh, I didn't check my skills.
Yep. So, you want to go down to the little unlocked thing?
Oh, yeah. So I have, whenever you use Vault, so Vault is my big flip move.
Yeah.
Shadow Power, Smoke Screen, or Backflip with Evasive Fire. You gain 60% movement speed, or the enemies you hit by your hatred spenders are slowed by 80% for 2 seconds.
You want the slow.
Yeah, because that's what my big like.
Yeah. Also, movement speed's kind of really
shot.
awkward with both of us. So you could switch out caltrops for something if you wanted to.
Sure. What's this?
Smoke screen.
Vanish from
So
sight for a
keep the
limited
caltrops.
time. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I don't think I've used. Wait, so the caltrops are the weird emblem.
Yeah,
on
that's the red
ground.
thing. So it's just a damage slow thing. Okay. Well, that's good enough.
So technically then the thing that I should do with this character is put down caltrops
And then run away.
sprint backwards with vault, and then fire from afar. while
Yeah,
they-
that'll probably matter more when we're on like the harder sections. Right now we are
Well, right now you're just mobbing everything with your with your little army.
there's a possibility that I'll just be mobbing things for a while. I don't really know how the balance has changed. I remember when this game first came out, the balance was atrocious, but that's because the loot allocation was garbage. Do you remember the auction house in this game, or no, not really?
This world can abide you no longer.
So there was an auction house, a real money auction house, where if you found a particularly rare item, you could sell it on the auction house for
I think
however much, you know, real money.
Oh wow, so people were actually
Really lucky or played a lot, they could get really rad stuff and then sell it. They were trying to capitalize on the whole...
Aren't things like that, I wouldn't necessarily say illegal now,
Well,
but...
so they are against the terms of service, and a company could sue.
Oops. Sorry.
I think we got all this stuff. Yeah, we
Okay.
got all this stuff. A company can and will sue people if they catch them doing too much terms of service like violations.
But why would they build it into their game then?
Because they wanted it. So this is Blizzard. They've been dealing with like gold farmers for the entirety of World of Warcraft. And so if you provide the market in game, you don't lose that amount of money. Or really you get that money for yourself.
I can understand that for an MMO, but how would... I mean, I suppose because Diablo
Well, it's
allows
like an MMO light.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
He's already back. Ah.
And that was quick. Can we change the difficulty, by the way?
You want it to be hard?
I would probably like to switch it up a difficulty notch.
I suppose you can.
Well, mainly this is a question for people watching if it's possible.
Oh, you mean...
Because I don't know how to do it.
Or way, I don't know. I thought that would be something baked into your playthrough. But your characters you can play in different...
Okay, we have to leave the game to increase. Because, yeah, it might not be a bad idea to increase the difficulty a little bit. Why don't we go back to town?
Mm-hmm.
So next time we're in Tristram, we'll quit up the difficulty a little bit. So, because it gets us extra EXP anyway. And money.
Okay.
We
Maybe
can
it'll
go
act...
up a difficulty. Change difficulty. No.
Oh, but it's locked? Why?
Cannot be changed in-game during seasonal play. I got it. Alright, whatever, that's
Why
fine.
did we even choose season over
There's
normal?
benefits. If you notice, we have all those buffs above our characters.
Okay.
One of those is a seasonal buff.
Well, looks like we're stuck.
Yep, well, it's fine. Back to Tristram. Alright, and I guess we'll do it after the cutscene.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
There is no higher calling than serving the balance. The priests of Rathma would welcome your aid.
Okay, so we can salvage gear. Oh.
Insightful desiccated heart of the bear. That's quite the name.
Interesting, so we can get crafting materials off of this stuff.
I'm just gonna shift this so I can lean back in this chair.
I'm not actually sure what crafting materials there are. So we can also repair and train. What is this? Require level 20. So it looks like we can make... Oh. Well, that was pointless. I think I just made like a really high level item.
And can you equip it?
That none of us can use. Yeah, I don't think any of us can equip it. Well, whatever. It's fine. Okay, Deckard Cain.
I have retrieved the crown.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
There is no other way to reach the fallen star, it seems.
Oh, okay. We got him a new recipe. Alright, well, I think we've hit a checkpoint. Let's see. Let's quit out. Turn to the main menu, and then very quickly. So you can craft gear, but most of it's basing gear with random qualities, and is more of an endgame thing. Gotcha. Alright, but yeah, let's crank up the difficulty a little bit. Just, one, because, I mean, we melted that little side boss for, like...
Our chickens.
Oh, does continue just put us back? It doesn't give us the difficulty setting? You should be able to change your difficulty while you're in Tristram. Like, it resets everything.
But remember, they said no changing of difficulty during seasonal play.
Well,
so.
in-game. We can switch it somewhere. I just don't...
An ally has joined me.
Okay, so this ain't it. Unless we can change it right here. No. So, cannot be increased in-game. Okay, game setting for difficulty. Well, at least it doesn't take too long. I'm always a little bit afraid on consoles how long the loading screens are going to be. Because I remember, geez, I want to say Monster Hunter World on PS4 takes like...
Oh, they actually show you chapters.
Oh, difficulty. There we go. So...
Let's do hard.
Yeah, let's do hard for now. That should be fine.
Just to see if we're comfortable with it.
Oh, I see. You can freely lower it in-game, but you have to pop out to raise it. Ah, neat. But yeah, this will practically give us double EXP and money.
That's cool. I like the emblem, how it's gold on top and red on the bottom.
Oh yeah. I mean, Blizzard's always been mastercraft for artistry. Random chest here. Sweet. And down we go. Oh, I see. We're just back here.
Yorick's Passage. Right, because that's the special doorway, and this is the locked door.
Tormentor bust. I wouldn't mind playing a harder difficulty, but not on my Switch. Like, that's the sort of thing I'm gonna go out of my way for on PC, probably.
Oh, they're popping up out of the tiles.
Okay, they seem mildly sturdier.
I need essence.
I wonder if the difficulty also amps up for, say, resources if you get less of it, or if it depletes faster. It doesn't feel like it.
Okay, there's one other option that I want to change. Player health bars we don't need.
My studies indicate that a high-level cleric of the Zakarum named Akan began to sense the corruption that was eating away at the heart of his faith. He knew this corruption would eventually destroy his beloved church, and that he must take action. After much prayer,
My
Akan hit
essence
upon
is
the
too
idea
low.
of an order of crusaders.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon
My
us as
essence
traitors.
is too low.
With great sorrow, I ran him through.
I wonder, is there a way to turn off that?
Oh, your character telling you that you've...
Yeah, my essence being too low?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Now that I've acknowledged my bar, I actually find that I rarely expend it.
I can bring that down.
See, I'm lazy and I just hold down right trigger. To summon all of my Skeleton Mages. I'll just try and time it better, but it's kind of dumb
Ooh,
currently.
This doesn't look good.
Not hurting me too much. Okay, now it's hurting me a little. Oh well, still not hurting me that much. Thank you, Runbit, for the sub. For this 4-month resub. Oh, that man beans. Oh,
Ooh, watch out
well,
for...
they're dead.
Feel my
that.
wrath.
That's easy. Double resource gain. I wonder if that's like crafting resources, or I have no idea. Okay, it feels like the enemies are a little tougher. Is this working out for you?
It's fine. I mean,
Okay.
I haven't really taken that much damage because I mean, you have your guys to tank for us.
It helps that
and-
I just have a skeleton body wall to effectively protect us in all cases.
Yep, that's the benefit of the minion master.
I I always am like, I shouldn't go minion master.
Not enough
I don't
hatred.
want to. I know it's like inconvenient to play around. But
Yeah, because if it was just our two character, oh, we would definitely be able to.
Well, this is why I wanted you to be a minion master too, so that the two of us together could be just goofy pants.
Well, as I said, I think I can get summons like animal companions,
Yeah.
but
So if that works
not
out,
yet.
'cause I don't know. I think it'd be funny if we both just had like a small horde of creatures. If we ever go back and play, oh wait, no. If we ever play Diablo 2, that'd be tougher because all the summoners are males. This is dumb. Also, thank you, Gemroth, for the 17-month resub, and Rastus for the sub. Welcome.
Yeah, I think I had played the assassin in Diablo 2, and that was just when you had installed a copy on my computer and wanted me to try it out.
Yeah. Which I liked Diablo 2 a lot. I love the fact that you know, it didn't force you to have multiple copies. I get
Whoa.
that's a big horror. Okay, don't think the demon hunter gets pets, just a shadow clone though. I heard there was a bird.
Yeah, you could get a raven, like a wolf. There's a couple things.
People are saying turrets for sure. Yeah, and see, we want to get Shell like turrets and stuff so that some of her DPS is offloaded onto kind
My
of
hatred
AI.
is too low.
So she doesn't have to deal with the fact that I'm, you know, a massive inconvenience to fight around. Because I pretty much like.
I can barely tell what's going on. This isn't good.
Yeah, see, I've got a big
inconvenient.
AoE, like basic attack. What is? Oh, your arrows do weird things on
stairs.
slopes. Holy crap! Yeah, because they don't fly diagonally
And
like
I can't
that.
get past these
Yeah,
guys.
you can shoot them anyway.
Yeah, I know I can still shoot them, but
But yeah, I've got a big AoE auto aim because we're on console. A bunch of skeletons to kind of handle things for me and meat wall and whatnot.
I need essence.
And I can just kind of sit back and just have a little bone party. So you get 2 siege turret ballista things. Okay, so you'll be able to do pets. That's good. That's what I needed to know.
wait. What about the lower chamber? Did we actually
Yeah, we went
get
down
to
in
enter
there.
it?
Sadly, this isn't like Torchlight 1. Torchlight 1 did something really cool.
What was that?
In Torchlight 1, if you saw an area, like, down below, or, like, way down below, like, see how there's that, like, lower area in the background?
Mm-hmm.
You can't actually go to that zone in this game. But in Torchlight 1, you could actually, like, see the areas that you would be going to. And maybe even monsters milling around, but, like, the map's actually matched up from what I remember. This is not what I think when I hear Bone Party. Well, somebody has a dirty mind. I have bones. I mean, I could just call it a boner party and just be done with it. Every day is boner party day if you're a necromancer. Whee!
Huh. These seem a little bit more ethereal in nature.
I've got a whole slew of regular boners, and then I've got some phantom boners. What do you think of that? They shoot ectoplasm. Veiled crystal. I have no idea
Another
what veiled
veiled
crystals
crystal.
are.
It might just be one of those. I wouldn't necessarily call them trash items, but just something that's valuable. I do like these ornate rugs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Blizzard game. Visually, they
Well,
will always make
My
real nice looking
parents'
games.
whole foyer area and dining room has these kind of oriental rugs, as they're called, but they always tend to be
Maintain your incantations. He will
cult.
soon turn.
Ave Magis.
Your magic is weakening. I am free. Now, back to my mission.
I need more
this guy?
hatred to do that.
I don't know, talk to him.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
I
We'll know
feel like
soon
I'm gonna
enough.
regret
Tell
this.
me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I must kill the Skeleton King.
Then our aims align.
I don't remember this guy in the slightest.
Well, the cult was... I don't know if they were using him as a blood sacrifice or trying to augment him.
I can bring that down. Not enough essence.
What's going on over here? Oh, I see. Oh, I should probably grab the Enlightened Shrine as we go by. There we go. Wonder how long that buff lasts for. Probably quite a while.
Yeah, but... So what I was saying was, all those rugs tend to be red and navy blue. And I like the fact that these are purple and blue.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. When we were in Turkey, they had quite the variety.
Oh,
Or
I
not
mean-
Turkey. When we were in Bosnia, they had a bunch of, like... The Turkish market was real cool. Oh, I don't know, I want to go back there someday. Without chaperones, so we can kind of do whatever we want.
You got the poopy pants.
I did.
But you must have left those at
I
your
probably
parents'.
left them at home. The
Down
main
this
problem
way.
is,
There are my weapons.
like,
He's free! Do not let him rearm!
whenever I saw like Aladdin pants as a kid, I was like, yeah, that would be really comfortable.
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
I often prefer to be alone, but I will make an exception for you.
Ah, he's an NPC follower that you can use in solo play. That must be a new thing, because I straight up don't remember this guy in the slightest.
Uh-oh. Something broke out of there.
Yeah, just a higher level undead.
Like a lich?
Not enough hatred.
But yeah, when I was a kid, you know, there was Aladdin, and I was always like super jealous of his pants. They looked really comfortable. And then I bought some, and they're kind of not. I think a lot of it just has to do with the fact that I don't like my, like, bare legs.
Touching each other
Touching
on the
each other is very
inside.
strange, yeah.
Oh, that's what was...
Yeah.
Black magic bars our way. But the will of a Templar is stronger.
It's not black magic. That's literally just a spiked barricade. I'm just imagining this guy. There's like a locked door, and he's like, black magic! And he kicks it down. Haha, I've conquered evil.
You were a
And
Templar,
the, like,
John Dar.
family inside is
How
like,
could you
this is our
succumb to
house.
this
Get out.
coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now, Cormac. The powers we serve will soon rule this world.
And
Well,
he
it's-
does.
Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Whoa.
The immediacy of that dialogue, and it's like,
Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
Very well. I have no need of books.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
alright, if you join the party, he will remain in town. Well, see you later. Don't need you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Now the books are all mine.
Let me see.
Man, this sounds like a weird car alarm.
It is weird.
Not enough
I-
essence.
I don't remember any of the songs out of Diablo 3. I remember the songs out of Diablo 2. Not all of them, but there were some that were just straight up, like, super iconic and memorable.
You won't survive that!
I miss them a
Ooh,
little.
here's a logbook.
Akan gathered the most devout, driven, and martial Zakarum adherents. He taught them to channel the power of light in the same way that the newly founded paladins were being trained. But these recruits, these crusaders, were given insight into the primal powers of Zakarum in a way no paladin ever was.
Who's the Zakarum they keep mentioning? Is it the book?
I don't know.
I will forever live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we lay him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
We probably just missed it, whatever it is. Probably something semi-important about...
Well, I thought that Deckard Cain was mentioning the Zakarum.
Maybe?
Want to get outside of that thing's blast radius.
It honestly doesn't do that much damage, but yeah. Okay. Did we actually... Yeah, we killed the mid-boss here.
Hard to tell when there's so many bodies in the playing field, and they're not the enemy.
What? You got something against friendship?
No.
What about boner friendship? It is a little weird. Like,
too many friends.
There's no such thing. An overabundance of friendship is just the plot of Battle Block Theater. A fantastic game. So Zakarum is a god, the ones that the Crusaders get their power from. Gotcha.
Wait.
I need essence.
So, if there's angels and demons and stuff, then it's not necessarily based on the biblical
foe will die.
No.
gods.
So, I want to say it's a little bit more of a grab bag.
It's more of like there's several fantasy gods, but there are demons that oppose them.
So, this is actually the first time I think I've ever heard straight reference to deities. To be totally honest. Like, from my experience of the Diablo universe, there's angels, there's demons, there's like, effectively,
Yeah, because
Satan.
Diablo isn't really the equivalent of Satan, right? He just has you said that he has a bunch of brothers. Is he just the most powerful?
Yeah, there's Diablo, there's Baal, there's Mephisto, there's several for this game. So I think they're like more generals and stuff. Diablo 2 definitely had the most amount of like primevals.
Oh, chandelier.
I actually don't remember all of the primevals to begin with either. There's like, there's more than just the 3, I think. There's like 5 or 6.
Well, they probably have to do one of those 7 deadly sin themed dungeons or whatnot, or demons.
Yeah.
Have you read this lore book?
No.
When the Crusaders had learned all they could, Akan sent them out into the world, seeking a way to cleanse the corruption that coiled at the heart of the Zakarum faith. There was no clear goal for them to pursue, and some clerics claimed it was a fool's errand, that they could never succeed. But these Crusaders would not be deterred.
Okay, so there's 3 primes and 7 minor. Diablo, Baal, and Mephisto. Okay, so I guess there are less primevals than I thought.
And are the 7 minor ones somewhat based around the 7 deadly sins, or maybe not?
Ish. I don't know. It really is murky for me. So this is actually the first time. This is the first time I've ever paid attention to the plot of a Diablo game. Period. Because.
Oh wait, there's a book.
Oh.
There's a book.
Oh, so there is.
Scribe's Lectern. Ah.
And now I wander, cursed by my once beloved king. Evil gnaws at my bones, and I cannot risk putting my beloved Tristram in danger, should I fail to contain that which tears at me. I must venture down into the labyrinth, to die alone.
Let's see, but yeah, this is the first time I've ever paid any attention to any of the Diablo games. Beyond just like running around and slaying. And a lot of it just has to do with the fact that, like...
Man, if I got to play these games when I was a kid, I would have been lapping up all the lore.
Okay, we got a treasure goblin up ahead, by the way.
Oh. My parents probably wouldn't have approved of...
I need healing.
Oh, you should probably heal as well, but...
Oh, really?
Come
I
on,
wonder what I got hit by.
Come on.
Okay.
Not important. Ah, crap. Where is he?
There he is. I stunned him.
We just gotta hit him. Unfortunately, he has the tendency to run away. and like open a portal. So we have to keep smacking
Where
him.
did he go?
We just killed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was right in front of us.
There.
He's golden. Okay.
I must have gotten hit by maybe an exploder or something.
Exploder or something. But yeah, it's just right bumper to heal up. I don't entirely know how revivals work. I think it might just be like a cooldown thing.
My master would take pride in this.
Let's see. Somebody got an orange necklace. I believe it was auto-equipped, because that's actually the first necklace either of us have gotten.
Whoa. Okay. That was an orb.
Yeah, okay, corpse explosion is pretty silly. I should probably hold on to that. The only exception will be is if I can trade it out for yet more friends.
Not enough essence.
I want to have more friends. Kinda depending, but still. Oh, we need to identify it. I gotcha.
You will make a fine corpse.
Okay, what are veiled crystals for?
That's probably
Anybody want to
something you
enlighten
can
us on
trade
that
it
one?
for.
Because they seem interesting. I'm assuming it's some kind of, like, rare crafting component or something that we can turn in. Wait, so we don't have to talk to Deckard Cain to identify things anymore? We just go up to Deckard Cain, Deckard's Cain book, and it does it for us? Something about that feels, like, wrong.
Yeah, it'd be great to have him, like, identify it, maybe give us a little bit of lore.
That'd be a little bit much.
Oh.
Pathfinder Kingmaker has that, by the way.
I love lore.
I know you're not much for CRP, well, not much for gaming right now, but you might want to, like, load up some of the CRPGs, because some of them are, like, exactly what you want at all times.
Whoop. There's that.
Because, like, there's straight up an NPC in Kingmaker in the throne room that you can go up to him and be like, here's an artifact I found, and he'll tell you, like, the long and sordid history of said artifact.
Ooh,
and
nice.
it's usually pretty long.
Oh, I'd love that.
Okay. Oh, you don't even need the book. You can identify it by looking at it. Alright, so Shell,
Yeah.
go in your inventory.
Okay.
Go to the amulet.
Oh, right. Ah, it's
And just look at it. Press Y to identify.
Y to identify.
Man. Diablo, like, young me.
Squirt's necklace. An unassuming chunk of stone covered with runes. The name of Antwort, the ancient god of thieves, is scratched into its... Do I have to...
Into its back.
Into its
You
back?
can scroll with the triggers, but you don't need to. Just equip it.
Okay. There we go. And do I have anything better?
You might as well quickly double check. No.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Don't look too hard. That's better.
Ooh,
that flawless coat is
flawless
better.
coat is better.
Yeah, what you should be looking for is anything towards the top that has multiple.
This?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
For a second, I thought you weren't wearing anything because of the chest.
Skin tone.
Yeah, the skin tone
leather.
and the chest are like nearly identical. No. Yes, ground pounder is on the bottom.
Oh, sorry. And that's just loot
Yeah, that's
stuff.
it. We should probably figure out how to town portal though, because your inventory is almost full. What
Yep.
about mine? Not even close. Let's see. Put a better pants. Better belt. Staff of wounding.
I really liked it when I had the red corset on, but you had the leather tone matches the skin way too much.
Okay, so how do we... Oh. Okay, that's season journey. There we go.
To town.
Whoop.
Yep, so we're back in town now. Very
Wait, but we
quickly...
didn't finish the dungeon.
No, it's fine. Come over to... either Hadrig or... Oh, blacksmith's... What?
Blacksmith's belongings?
My dearest Hadrig, do not feel despair, my love. You did everything you could. Our time together meant more than words can say. But in the end, fate is a cruel mistress. Your strength is needed to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path. Love always. Mira.
Okay, so you want to go to Hadrig, craft, go back to salvage, and just do mass salvage. And that'll get rid of every item in your inventory.
Okay,
so do the same thing.
Is it
X?
X?
Yep. And then go over to salvage.
Salvage.
And just mass salvage everything.
Mass salvage is where?
X.
Was
It's
X
at the
again?
bottom. And then just an A. And now your inventory is empty, and you don't have to worry about stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna quickly see. So he can make us some fancy things. He can also repair, but I don't know if it's helpful. Okay.
Do things accrue damage over time, or is it only when you die?
You know, I don't actually know. So we can teach him recipes.
So does that mean Tristram's going to be a consistent hub throughout the entirety of the game, or are we actually going to move on to other cities?
Tristram, I think, is the primary hub. But yeah, so he'll make us, higher level gear once we actually hit, like, level 19 and stuff. Looks like.
So
I never paid any attention to this guy.
Are we going to be able to port back directly to our spot in the crypt?
Yes.
Okay.
So remember how you were curious about this portal earlier? There we go.
Okay, that's convenient. It's like Farore's Wind.